Hey guys, this is Sloan again from Apotheosis. Currently, we're top 989th in the world, as well as we're using this no Warden Dragon Armor. I mean, it's surprisingly OP. And so many of my attacks, I swagged multiple hero abilities, where I was just swagging my King ability, swagging my Minion Prince ability. It's just surprisingly powerful, and it works because the Ice Hound combo with the Ice Block is basically like a Warden ability. It's basically like the Eternal Tome, essentially, because it allows you to delay your Eternal Tome. So I figured, why not use the Queen with the Giant Arrow? And you know what? It absolutely cooks. So I want to get into a replay of it and then get into live legend stacks, and I hope you guys enjoy. So when you're looking at a base, you're looking at how you can get into the multi-inferno towers, which, can always be interesting. Now I see one multi-inferno tower here, two right here. Typically, I would say go into these two. But this base is a little bit weird that there's three rickshaw cannons until you get into there. I'm just like, maybe I don't want to send my Royal Champion in a 3 Ricochet Cannon, especially the pathing be kind of tricky to get into there. May come in like this, but she'll want to go out there, then she'll try to come back in. It's just, eh. So I decided to come in from this direction, push my Royal Champion in. I invis redirect, I get her into here. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot there's an invis tower right here. But we push her back in, it'll be fine. It won't make too much of a difference. But because you don't have the Warden ability, you really want to make sure you get a decent RC charge. Get as much air value as you can with it. In doing so, you're going to have no issues. Your dragons just pretty much won't die. It's kind of a similar concept to the 2 Overgrowth Root Rider army, where it has the Healing Tome Rage Gem. It's a similar concept. Well, if there's just not enough damage on you, nothing's gonna die. That's the idea at least. And you have the giant air, which is really nice for say an invis base, as well as it's nice to just you see the invis here. I've dropped the ice block after 2 shots. The ice block pushed right back in. I'll take out this inferno. The giant arrow can use for invis tower. It's great for getting down air defenses. It's great for just clearing out pathing and help with time. Because look how big this RC charge is. Lots of legend attacks you do the same thing. I dropped the invis at 7-3 for almost every single invis. Just keep my royal champion alive. Then we snipe out the air defense. We put our king and siege barracks together. King and queen go together. They kind of just combo together. And then for the dragons, I use some baby dragons out funnel, and the dragons right through. Typically, you put in the edge of the funnel because you didn't really get too much of a funnel because storages. They're kind of just spread out. But honestly, the most important thing is just the ice hound. Place it where you can get value. So go for the air defense. You see, I could use an ice block, but the ice block was more useful on the invis tower. But went right through the giga bomb for me, and we were able to have all these dragons just push on through. Now, one thing I'll say is super annoying with this army is going to be furnaces. Furnaces and CC can definitely hurt your dragons. You see, some of them are quite a bit low in HP because of that. But the King Queeners clear up the top side, the fire mites help support them. There's big fire mite value. Whereas the minion prince ability is always going to be perfect on the back end. I think in most of my attacks, I was able to swag my King ability, or at least my minion prince ability, one or the other. But I did pop my rocket balloons here on this Wizard Tower multi-yard charge just to help out the dragons. And because there's just so much damage here, I mean, 2 ricochet cannons, crush mortar, I just popped the king ability to finish it off. I don't feel like risking anything, so we'll have the king, queen, minion prince, and like 7 dragons, 4 rocket balloons, minions, furnace is still all alive. It's just an easy peasy 3 stars. Works great on poison bases, works great on rage bases, and works great on invis bases, as you can see right here. But invis bases just can be kind of annoying. That's all they are, just annoying but easy to do. All right, this base, double multi inferno towers right next to a race shower. That's always gonna be a beautiful target for us. So we're gonna get our RC into here, and then from there she can probably get to town hall. If not, she'll path to a fire spirit sweeper, which would be nice. And so we could giant arrow from here. We could giant arrow from here or from here. There's a couple spots. I'm just thinking of where I could giant arrow from to get some air defenses. All right, this will be good. It just helps your brain if you have an idea, so you're not just sitting there thinking of where do I have to do it, where. At 256, we'll drop this first image. We're gonna do 7-3 though for the rest, because me and Prince Doe Ricochet Cannon, that's an annoying combo, just annoying. Because your world champion, if you do 6 here, she's gonna start banging on that minion Prince, and Ricochet Cannon's gonna start hitting on her as well. It's not worth it. Ooh, I should have earthquaked. Oops. 7. All right, and hopefully she goes out. We'll do 3. This should pull her into the tower. Should pull her into the Inferno, right? All right, and then we'll do 7. All right, right into the Inferno. And we'll invis here, and we'll do 3. And we'll haste to get to the Town Hall, get to the Inferno, just like we planned. This is what we wanted to happen. All right, I'm not sure which way she's going to go yet. This way? Okay, we'll do 6, because we didn't know which way she was going to go, so we took the risk. And we still have 2 invis left. We'll do probably 7-3, because we're in the scatter range now. All right, 7. I will invis over and get onto the scatter. All right, perfect. So King, Siege Barracks. Just say giant arrow from here. We missed the air defense, that's fine though. Alright, dragons, warden, ice hound. We'll have our ice block ready. We'll distract for the minion prince and this air defense, always nice. We'll poison the furnace. We'll send a Valkyrie to help too. We'll send a headhunter to help too. We'll use baby dragon, baby D, baby D help funnel. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ice Helm will get some nice value through this monolith and a bunch of air traps. And a tornado trap too, bro. It's like there wasn't even a base anymore. Where's the base, bro? I don't know. Where did the base go? Because I can't find it. I could swag my minion prince and my king ability. I think I have to try. I have to try. No? Swagging minion prince king ability, no warden. That'll be poetic. That'll be the definition of poetic for me at least, right? Alright, so we're gonna use these rock balloons on this ricochet to keep this king alive. We'll use them on this inferno. Yep, okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, who needs a warden, right? Swagger king, swagger main principality, as well as having no warden of dragons and completely overkill a base. Completely overkill the base. Still the first is coming. Dragons, what? 4 or 5 dragons still up. King, queen, both still up. Wardens, the minion prince still up. Yep, yep. All right, this base. Where's multi-inferno tower? C2 down here. Typically it's Bay down here, but that's all right. We send our RC into here, and we say we should use a giant arrow right there. Be nice, or you use a giant arrow right there. Be nice. I mean, there's a couple spots you could use it, but we're not gonna worry about that yet. This is likely very, very, very baited. So you know what? Where's going in? I was born in the bait, right? We're not gonna invis first, just because there's not any damage out here. Now we're gonna invis, just to make sure we keep her alive and the fox alive. We're gonna do 7 and 3 for the rest of these invis, just to make sure she stays alive. We're gonna earthquake on this poison tower and this inferno and this mono. Is there any bombs? Oh, it's not baited. Okay. Either this spot's baited really bad, or it's gonna be baited right on this crusher mortar on this base. So, you know, we got lucky they baited the crusher mortar side. Because we don't need that thing. We're not using ground like that. That crusher mortar's gonna do nothing to us. Absolutely nothing. We're just gonna do 7 and 3 though. Really? Really? Minion Prince. Really? Are we gonna haste? Alright, she's gonna start running. She's gonna have her Nike boots just run, run, run. Alright, she'll get through this scatter. She'll get through the air defense for us. She'll get through the multi-arch tower. Yeah, perfect. And we'll get right 7. We could probably just use a giant arrow right there. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, giant arrow. Alright, King Siege Barracks. They got a nice thinned out side back there. Center Dragons on this left side. Minion Prince. Where's closest air defense? Right in front of us? Perfect. We'll ice block it as well. Hopefully it's in the Town Hall Poison Range. Ooh, 2 black air bombs. Perfect. Let's send a poison for the double furnace, a Valkyrie for this ice golem. Baby Dragon help funnel. Baby D help funnel. Why is there a bunch of Teslas? I swear. Alright. Some Teslas taken out with the rocket balloons. Minion Principality through this core. Get through all this air damage to this very center. Alright, Baby D to help funnel. We'll drop Queen up Archer. Any heroes left? Just this Queen back here. The king's in the center of the base, so we'll pop his spiky ball. If he's ever in the center, just pop the spiky ball. Because he walks in and you can't really do much about that. I'd rather have him help take up this core instead, you know, just bang on this wall for like 10 minutes. Makes it way easier for us. We'll send this headhunter. And we'll drop this cleanup back here. Drop some more cleanup. This will be a nice, easy 3-star. Very, very easy. Yeah. I'm surprised at how well it works. Like, literally, I've tried this in hard mode too. I only tried it once in hard mode on a base I hadn't attacked in normal mode yet. That was actually the base that Max used in the world's ladder. He didn't get 3-starred out of 30 matches. I 3-starred first try using this. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it's so powerful, but it is. So yeah. All right, double rage base, single rage base. All those big air values in this core. We just get our scene here. We're set. We probably send her in this way from this direction. We could probably use our giant arrow like this way or something with the king. Yeah, we'll be set. If we get her into this core, we're gonna have 0 issues. We're gonna do 6 for first invis because there's no big damage through here. So our Spirit Fox stay alive. I'll do 6 for second invis as well because once again, there's no big damage. Once she gets in this multi-arch shower, I'll send 2 rocket balloons here and then do 6 for this invis. This help push her inwards. And I'll just invis redirect, push her into this Tesla. Alright. I'm gonna haste her. Does that push her into the core? Maybe. 6 again. Alright. Does that get her in the core? 3. Alright, well, Earthquake right through. Oh, that's not Earthquake. Well, there we go. We'll do 7, and then we'll do 3. Well, missing the earthquake is not ideal, is it? Nope. Now get us stuck on these CC troops. All right, 7, and then 3. Get through this rage tower, please. All right, perfect. We'll get through this mono. We'll do 7. So King Siege Barracks on this bottom side. Where can we just send him there? Siege Barracks there. Oops, I accidentally popped the spiky ball. Oops. Alright, we'll just giant arrow through that multi-gear. Alright, we'll send in the Ice Hound, we'll send the Dragons. We'll send the Lava Hound, no, not the Lava Hound, the Minion Prince. We're not going to Ice Block yet. We're going to let it just pull up forward, Lava Hound. Alright, we're going to freeze it right there. Ice Block. There we go. Perfect. We use the Valk with the King. We can just poison him as well. We can use a Baby Dragon help funnel, a couple Rocket Balloons help funnel, Baby Dragon help funnel. Alright. Well, the king, what's in the headhunter? Where's my queen at? Oh, she died. Yeah. Oh well. We'll get some nice value to the center of this base. We'll save this minion prince ability for this town hall right there. Perfect. Now it's no more real air damage, right? It's just this town hall and this scatter air defense. Where's the air damage? I mean, it's gone. It's gone. We'll have the fire mites help out. We'll have the giant tanking for us. Hit the expo through the wall. It'll be a nice, easy 3-star. Even though we accidentally popped the king ability. I mean, we accidentally invis the core. We meant to earthquake. We accidentally popped the king ability instantly. We accidentally we accidentally did so much wrong. But still just gonna overpower through this base. We're still have the fire mites coming through. We're gonna have the minion prince, the dark crown, multiple dragons still up, and it's gonna be easy peasy. We definitely could have got through that entire core if we didn't invis it. What was I doing? I would have had enough invis to get through from world champion. Well, I thought I had the earthquake. Oops. Oh well, easy peasy. All right, this base, triple multi. Oh, it's the Dema base. That's what it is. This is probably about the perfect one for this. 4 rock balloons on the bottom. What we do is just path right into here. I'll show you like the perfect times to drop it all. We'll get right into this core, get into this poison, target the mono, get probably the fire spirit as well. King Siege Barracks on this bottom side, the queen, rocket balloons for this town hall, and Ice Hound go right through here. This will be perfect. Alright, RC right here. This works in hard mode very, very easily. So 256 was first one, and then 246 for the second invis. That's how I do it. It works really, really, really well for me. Alright, so she'll push on forward, and then 246. And then at 7, I'll invis over the scatter, and at 3, I'll be on this X-bow. Alright. So at 7, we're going to invis over the scatter. And then at 3, we'll be on the Expo. We'll invis right here to push her inwards to this builder hut. Yeah, she'll be on this builder hut now. And then we can just do 7. Alright, Spirit Fox. And then we're going to do 3. We're going to Earthquake right on this Poison Tower. Tornado Trap, that's okay. That's okay. We do not want to invis over this Poison Tower, or else we could be cooked. We could be absolutely cooked. We're going to haste. Then we're going to do 3. Alright, we'll get right to this mono. So now we're going to be all through this, and we'll get right into this Fire Spitter and Sweeper, I believe. I believe that's the path. Nope. Because the tornado trap messed up the pathing slightly, but that's okay. We'll do king. We'll do siege barracks. We'll do the... what is it? Alright, queen. I want you to drop for a second. Alright, giant arrow. We'll get the sweeper down. Perfect. And we'll send our dragons in. Our lava hound. Our ice hound. Where's the closest air defense? Alright. Ice hound, go right over the giga bomb, please. Maybe? No! It won't. That's fine. Alright. We can just poison this minion prince and defending king. We'll use baby dragon help funnel. Alright, this would be nice. I thought we re-triggered the CC. Bro, she wasn't in the range. That's fine. That's fine. I just thought we did. Minion prince ability through his top end. We forgot the ice block too. Bro. I'm just lollygagging here. But yeah, 3 rock balloons take out this town hall easy peasy. We'll use 1 here at the... what is it? The minion? That'll work out. We'll pop this king ability, take this town hall as well. Alright. Well, this base is a joke. In normal mode, it's pretty much a joke. It's pretty easy getting hard mode as well, but in normal mode, it's just... I feel like you can't mess it up. I feel like you can't. Even though we messed up some pretty major mistakes, we forgot to ice block. We had our RC pull up. That's okay. That's just how the base was baited. As well as we missed our giant arrow. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. This army's just too strong. You don't need a warden. The minion prince of the dark crown does enough work by himself. Even if you forget the ice block and the ice sound, which is pretty important because that's what's a tank for you. It would have tanked for my dragons much more. I have much more dragons alive. I probably would have like 8 dragons up right here now, or probably 9. Just because of all that damage that is on them for no reason. Yeah, well, easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, Invis by Town Hall. And big, big, big rage value. RC needs to get in here or else we're cooked. If we can get her into here, we're set. So how can we make this funnel is a question. People usually bait the bottom side. It's also World Champions bottom, so we probably send her, say, here. We can use two rocket balloons on this air defense. RC in this wizard tower should probably path to this expo and then get in. Okay, we're in path through in the middle. All right, two rocket balloons. All right, try to path in. No. No. All right, we'll have to use the redirect invis. Well, actually, we won't have to. No, no, no. There's no scatter here, so we need to do six with invis. Yeah, she'll path right into this new defense as well. Oh, this is still a new defense. It's been here, what, 4 months now? 5 months. I guess we can't call it the new defense anymore. We'll just Earthquake right to this Rage Tower. And we'll drop Invis at 3. We'll push right into. There could be a trail trap in here, so I'm not going to pop the haste yet or anything. Because I don't want to get baited. Being baited is not too fun. Alright, we'll do 3. So RC didn't get hit, but the World Champion Spear Fox got hit. Okay. We'll pop the haste just because now. Alright, we'll do 3. I mean 7. Excuse me. And she's going to push which way? We'll do 3. Spear Fox definitely going to hurt a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get through that new defense. We'll pull into which way? All right, 4. All right, we'll poison. I mean, is there really much use of keeping her alive right here? I mean, we'll just try. All right, King Siege Bricks on his bottom side. We'll save the queen and her giant arrow. Actually, wait. We can just snipe out that Invis tower. No, we can't. That's a spiky ball that does that. Oops. All right, baby dragons help funnel. All right, dragons coming back this way. Where's closest air defense in front of us? All right, perfect. I thought we could snipe it out. I thought we could. Man, oops. That'll be fine though. There's not too much damage left. The king and queen on his bottom side is gonna get some nice value for us. Well, Valkyrie head on to help out. The Ice Hound will freeze. Look at all those air traps. That is beautiful. It's not even dead yet, bro. Is it gonna freeze or not? To freeze or not to freeze? That is the question. To freeze or not to freeze? Bro, this base is wrecked. This base is gone. We still have the king ability and the minion prince ability. Let him face. All right, we'll pop right through town, Dome Tier Shower and the Invis Tower. Send a couple rocket balloons in for the backside of this town hall. Just to help out. Just to help support us. And I mean, GG, right? GG. I mean, it's a little bit under level. There's some Town Hall 16 Wizard Towers. They're probably not all supercharged. I mean, we're swagging the King ability, swagging the King ability with no warden at all with dragons. I mean, it doesn't get much more overkill than that. It does not get much more overkill than that. Easy peasy. All right, this space. Where's the multi-inferno tower? C2 back through here. Rage tower. All right. I mean, I kind of like coming in from this angle. I mean, I like this getting to this multi-inferno tower, pushing this multi-inferno tower. Probably get the town hall, and say we could just probably giant arrow from this direction, this direction, this direction. There's lots of giant arrow value. All right, RC coming in through here. We'll do 6 to his first invis as well, because not much damage next to us. I mean, we'll do 7 and 3 for the rest of that. We're in scatter range. Probably giant bombs here. Probably, but the queen is here, so probably won't be baited. All right, we'll do 7. We'll just invis over a 3. Because we'll just do the aura take it out. We'll just get maximum aura. There's some giant bombs. Yeah. There's a couple. Which way? Down here? Okay. 7. And then 3. Will we get into the mono? I mean, I'm going to haste. Push away from the mono. Alright, 7. Is Spear Fox going to live or die is a question. Alright, we're going to earthquake right through this Rage Tower. Perfect. I just want to get down this multi-arch top. Multi-inferno. The mono we could get, I'm not really too worried about. I'm really not worried about it at all. That redirector is very nice. Let's push right in. Hopefully she gets in this fire spitter because she got the town hall. Yeah, perfect. She get the fire spitter for us, and we can just use this king down here, giant arrow down here. All right, siege barracks. All right, and then we could just Valkyrie, headhunter, Valkyrie. Oops, did we kill our king? Bro. Oops. All right, noob move, noob move. All right, ice golem, ice hound, warden. I mean, minion prince, not even a warden. What am I doing? Bro, I'm saying all the noob things right now. I'm doing all the noob things. Drop some cleanup. We will get through this mono though, which is a nice thing. We'll poison this triple furnace. Oh, double. Main principally through it. Is that double? No, it's just the fire mites to slow down. That's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, this base looks wrecked from here. It really does. We'll get through this Inferno, we'll get through this Town Hall. This Queen's on this outside. So even if everything doesn't really go right, it doesn't matter. We'll use these rock balloons on this multi-arch tower. Because there's not much damage back through here on this multi-arch tower, right? So we take that down. That can get through the Expo as well. We drop, what, a minion help out? Or the Fire Mites come through. They get through this Expo. Minion Prince still has his Dark Crown. I feel like the Dark Crown really allows this to happen. Because he's just a one-man army. He can just fly to the base. We still have what? Five dragons still up, even though I basically killed my king in a second. I basically killed him in a second. I was dropping my dragons all wonky and everything. We're still gonna have five dragons and minion prince. The first is still coming on through. So you know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. All right. People are still using this base. That's crazy. Well, we just gotta get into this big heavy core for world champion. I mean, we just path her in. She might go here, and she pass this way, then back there, invis here. She goes here, path this way, invis here, push her in. We earthquake right in this rage tower, and we're set. All right, she'll go left or right, but we'll figure out which way. We're gonna invis at like 4 for this first one. It's kind of weird. All right, invis right into the mono. All right, she's gonna be low. She's very, very low. She already popped the haste. All right, 7. All right, 5. All right, invis back through here. We're gonna invis over. Just make sure we keep her alive, because we played super, 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 super greedy. So we'll do 7. We used 2 redirects, which was unfortunate. And we'll do 3. So we should get through all this big air value, but we're not gonna get through the entire center, just because I got super, 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 super greedy. But that's just what happens sometimes. Sometimes you're the greediest person ever. We'll get right through this inferno though. At least we should. King siege barracks on the thinned outside. Where can we use our giant arrow? I mean, we can hit this air defense, hit that sweeper. Oh, we missed the other air defense. That's fine. Okay, dragons onto his thicker side. Minion Prince. Where's the next air defense? I'm not sure. I'm gonna poison. Drop Valkyrie for these ice golems. Now where's this air defense? Right through here. All right, perfect. If we had our ice block for this multi-year, that'd be perfect. But I didn't do that. Right. Ice Sound. All right, take up the Fire Mite shots for us, please. Baby D, Baby D. Oh, really? Okay. Baby D again. There's a black air bomb there. That was unfortunate. Minion Prince ability through his Town Hall. Help us get right through this core. We'll have the King ability as well, which we're not going to use quite yet, luckily, because he's still staying alive. There's plenty of help him out through there. Alright, Minion Prince help push right on through. Well, we'll drop an Archer, Minion. We have 4 Rocket Balloons, and the Minion Prince's Dark Crown gives him extra HP, extra DPS, and he's just a one-man army right here. He's just a one-man army through this Town Hall. Look at him! He's the Phoenix, too. We'll just send a couple Rocket Balloons to help him out. Well, actually, let's just send all of them. Look, Air Traps triggered by them too, perfect. And we'll swag the King ability. The King almost died like 3 times here, but it's not gonna wait. Never mind. Never mind. We're not gonna swag the King ability. The Minion Prince Rectum. Alright. Well, we missed the RC charge, but it's still pretty easy 3-star. We almost could have swagged the King ability. Almost, it was close. I wish he did. I wish. But it's fine. Alright, this big spread out multi infernos, that's okay. I mean, where's the sweepers at? We probably want to get right through this direction. The bottom side is probably bait, but you know what? I like the bait side. I think we just try to path into this core. Yeah, we probably can. We send our RC onto this Archer Tower. Send 2 rocket balloons on this air defense. And she can path into here, into that inferno. Yeah, that's the idea at least. Go for the air defense. Oh man, there we go. And there's the air defense. Push into the multi-arch tower. Alright. Now hopefully this will push in. We're gonna have to use a redirect. She didn't go for that mortar like we wanted. Oops. That's fine. That is fine. Alright, pull up forward. Don't get hit too much, please. She'll go in for that Inferno. She will. Alright, 7. We'll do 3. Alright, perfect. That's not really a good earthquake spot. I'm looking, unless we get in that town hall, it's not really a good spot. Which, I think we might. All right, and let's push us into the scatter. And we just earthquake through here and invis here, then haste and push them to the town hall. All right, perfect. I mean, I didn't plan to get the town hall initially, but it's kind of just an idea in the back of my head. Like maybe there's a chance, maybe. And we'll get the second multi inferno tower, please, please. Now she's getting the scatter. That's okay. We'll send the king siege barracks on this left side. Where can we giant arrow is a question. I mean, we're gonna drop our queen here, and she'll turn. She'll angle shit through two air defenses. Send her dragons in. Minion prince. All right, we'll poison the furnace. We'll send. Where's the closest air defense? Oh, back to this right side. Okay. Baby D. Baby D. All right, well, ice hound right through this mono as well, which would be nice. All right, take a black air bomb. Air skellies on him. All right, that's nice. Valkyrie through there, and the queen's nice bringing that inferno down for us. Really, really nice. Now, where's this minion prince gonna be at is the question. Not angled properly yet. We'll drop some cleanup up top. I could drop a big dragon on this wizard tower, but we don't need to. We just don't need to. Hmm. Our minion prince turn left. Turn left. All right, perfect. We use a baby D back through here. Maybe tank for this air defense for the minion prince. The king's gonna be on the inside. If his spiky ball goes on the inside, we'll pop it. All right, nice. Get that air defense down. Look at that. If he ever goes on the inside, just pop his spiky ball. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Just pop the spiky ball on the inside. We'll get through this multi-inferno tower with snakes, right, bro? Overwhelm the multi-inferno tower snakes. Clear the frosty. The frosty snakes combo just push through the base. We're gonna have three heroes still up. No one dragon, but I say it's still pretty okay. We got the fire mines coming on through too. So that's a pretty easy day. 320 day with no warden of dragons. And most attacks are pretty overkill. Swag and abilities and quite a bit of them as well. So I mean that's pretty nice. We ended up easily going plus 320 today. Easily. Man, this army was cooking. Absolutely cooking. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, appreciate if you guys like, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.